Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome to all of you in Frontier Core Public School, Hayatabad, Peshawar, in his online session. I am your teacher, and today we are going to discuss our new topic, that is Rutherford's atomic model and energy levels of electron. Before we going to discuss the Rutherford atomic model, we going to discuss the structure of atom. As we know that atom is consist of three basic fundamental particles called protons, electrons, and neutrons. The nucleus, that is known as center of the atom, contains the protons, that is positively charged, and the neutrons, which have no charge, and electron, that is rotates in his shells, which have negatively charged. The structure shows the protons, neutrons, and electrons. These fundamental particles are discovered by Rutherford, but we will discuss Rutherford atomic model in next slides. Look, see the atomic structure of carbon. The first point of atomic structure was discovered by Neil Bohr, who suggested some theories about the atom. He said all matter is made of atoms and tiny particles. Atoms have two regions, that is nucleus and electron cloud. Nucleus contain protons and neutrons, while the electrons revolve around the nucleus. Structure of atom is same like this. Electrons circulates or revolve around the nucleus in fixed path, that is called energy level. Electrons have negative charge, protons have positive charge, and neutron is neutral. They have no charge. This is Rutherford atomic model. Rutherford is a New Zealander scientist who discovered the nucleus of the atom in 1911. Through his skilled research, Rutherford shows that the positive charge of an atom is confined to a tiny, massive region at the center of the atom rather than being spread evenly throughout the padding of the atom, as Thomson had suggested. Rutherford experiments in the diagram shows that he used alpha particles. Alpha particles contain double positive charge atom. He bombarded a gold foil with radioactive source. Most of the rays are back, some of reflected back, and most are pass out through the skin. After that, he concluded that most of the space of an atom is empty, as some rays are reflected through small angles and a large angles. So he suggested that most of the space of an atom is empty and these particles move and turn towards the negatively charged particle. So he suggested that it also contains a negatively charged particles. He suggested when he observed that few particles are reflect back, so positively charged massive particles are found in the center of an atom. The atom is mostly empty space and it have two regions: nucleus that contain proton and neutron, and electron cloud region where you might find an electron. Subatomic particles like electron, proton and neutron. Electron have a symbol of E negative. Proton have P positive and neutron is N naught. Electron have charge -1. Proton have +1 and neutron carries no charge. Actual mass of electron is 9.1 multiplied by 10 power minus 28. Proton have actual mass is 1.67 multiplied by 10 power minus 24 and neutron have 1.67 multiplied by 10 power minus 24. As the charge on electron and proton are equal, like -1 and +1, so these charges are cancel each other and atom is called neutral particle. Structure of atom. What are energy levels? As we discussed previous, that electrons circulates, revolves around the nucleus in a fixed path that is known as energy level or electron shells. So electron shells are fixed distance from the nucleus of an atom where electrons may be found. Electrons are tiny, negatively charged particles in an atom that move around the positive nucleus at the center. Energy levels are a little like the steps. What are energy levels? So the specific energies that electrons can have when occupying specific orbitals. Orbitals are called sub-energy levels, that is x, y and z orbital. What are electron energy levels? So electrons are arranged in a specific energy levels that known as K, L, M, N are also numbered as 1, 2, 3 and so on. Increase in energy as number of shell is increases. Have the electrons with the lowest energy in the first energy level and closest to the nucleus. So farther the energy level, higher will be the electrons energy. Here you can see that when an electrons absorb energy to jump to a higher energy level, and when an electron falls to a lower energy level, energy is emitted. In the visible range, the emitted energy appears as a color which can be observed through spectrometer. Here we discussed the energy level and the sub-energy level. The first shell is known as K, L, M, N. Our number is 1, 2, 3, 4. The first shell known is K, so it contains 2 electrons. The second shell known as L, it contains 8 electrons. M contain 18 electrons and N contain 32 electrons. We easily calculate the number of electrons in each energy level by using formula 2n square. In 2n square, n will represent the number of shell. You can put n as a number, like we want to calculate the number of electron in first energy level, so you put n equal to 1. The square of 2 will be 4. So 2 multiplied by 4 equal to 8. So there are 8 electrons in second energy level. The sub-energy levels, so there are 4 sub-levels labeled in order of increasing energy like S, P, D and F. Each hold a different number of electrons, like in a table. You can see here the sub-level S contain maximum number of 2 electrons. P contain 6, D contain 10 and F equal to 14. In principal energy level like N, first energy level N have sub-level 1s and it contain number of electrons 2. Second energy level, it will be 2s and 2p. It have maximum number of electron 8. The third principal energy level have sub-level 3s, 3p and 3d, which have electrons 18. Fourth energy level contain 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f, which have number of electron 32. These all about the energy levels. If you have any confusion in this video, you can ask, and you are free to ask any question according to these topics. Thank you and have a nice day.